Hello and welcome to the channel. I've been working on a diorama of the Well of Souls from Raiders of the Lost Ark, which was my favourite movie as a kid. And this is the secret chamber where Indiana Jones finds the Ark of the Covenant. Now, so far I've made this small diorama piece, which is the stone chest which actually houses the Ark. And this was designed by the film's brilliant production designer Norman Reynolds. And it's obviously based on ancient Egyptian sarcophagi, so it's meant to look like a huge piece of sculpted granite. Now, if I just remove it from the diorama setup here, it's actually in two pieces. The lid is removable, as in the film, and the whole thing is made out of grey board, which is a thin, dense cardboard, which is very cheap and easy to work with. And I just cut up multiple layers of it and glued them together to make the thickness of the lid here, and also for the side walls. Now, these pieces at the side, these raised sections, are made from balsa wood, which I just glued on and then carved with a craft knife to get them the right shape. The lower section of the chest is raised on a plinth, and I actually had to put a trough in here and drop the Ark inside in order to get it to all fit together. Now, the Ark itself is the one that was made by Hasbro in 2008 when they relaunched the Indiana Jones toys, and it's a really nice piece of sculpting, and the lid is removable and so on. Now, as for the chest, the whole thing again is made of grey board, which I can show you underneath there, and a little bit of thin cardstock for the bottom of the trough there. Then I painted the whole thing black, glazed it with PVA glue, and then to try and give it a texture like granite, I just stippled on some grey paint. Now, a little tip for that: pure grey tends to look artificial when you put it on diorama pieces like this or pieces of terrain, so it can be very helpful to mix in a little bit of yellow paint, which makes it look much more natural. Now, the final thing to show you is the thing that I'm most pleased with, probably. I think it's these ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics. Now, it would have been quite tricky to do those with a paintbrush, so instead I just bought a gel pen, a gold gel pen, and drew it on by hand, and I think it looks pretty good. And there's one on that side and one on the other side as well. So that's just a small diorama piece, part of a larger project which I'm working on. I'll be doing videos in the future to show you the rest of the Well of Souls, but for now, thanks for watching.